Hello everyone, first YouTube video ever. I wanted to do a review on 1UP Arcade, specifically Golden Tee. If you're like me, you played a lot of arcade games when you were younger, and you really enjoyed playing them, and maybe you even purchased arcade games and realized that they cost a lot of money, and if something goes wrong, that also costs a lot of money if you don't know what you're doing. So, as you can see here, I have a 2004 Golden Tee 4 edition. The monitor doesn't work. Don't really know what's wrong with it. I'm pretty handy with these things. I can't figure it out. I put a board on it to run it to a TV, but that doesn't really do the whole arcade thing for you when you want to play on the monitor. So I'm at a position where I either spend a lot of money to get it fixed, which I don't know what that'll cost me, or I continue playing on the TV, but like I said, it's not the same as playing on the regular arcade. So recently, I had some PCBs that I had laying around that I weren't going to use. So I went ahead and sold them, and with some of the money that I got from them, I purchased the Golden Tee 1UP Arcade. So as you can see here, it came with the riser. I definitely recommend if you ever buy a 1UP Arcade that you get the riser. The arcade itself is very small. Without the riser, it's too short to play on unless you plan on playing on your knees. For me, it's perfect. I'm like 5'10". My son, he's 6 years old. He plays with me. He uses a stool to do so, which works out great for the both of us. I've had it for about 4 days now. We've played on it every single day since I've gotten it. So let's fire it up, see what it looks like. So you have your on-off switch. You just flick it on. You got your lighted marquee. Boots up. You get your little arcade1up graphic on the screen. This also has volume controls. You can go no volume, medium, which is still pretty loud, and loud, which is real loud. So you go off, medium, loud. So you have 4 games to select from. You have Classic, 2K, 99, 98. Trackball is pretty smooth. Just pretty much like any trackball on any Golden Tee I've played on. Let's see, we'll just go 2K. Anytime you hit the start button, some of the rounds it calls for credits. Anytime you hit start, if you've played Golden Tee before, you know that sound means credits. You can see the credits going up on the screen. You can play up to 4 players. We'll go 1 player. You have 3 courses. 3 courses per game, so you have 12 courses. Let's just pick one. Fires up. Now, if you've ever played the older Golden Tees, which these are, the graphics are pretty much the same. If you've ever played them in the bar when you were, maybe 18 years ago or so, however old these games are, the graphics are exactly the same. If you're used to playing Golden Tee now, one disadvantage that I'll tell you is there is no back spin button. There's no front spin button. There's no bite, what they have now. You kind of just have to go off the wind. If the wind's in your face, you'll get some backspin. If the wind is, going away from you, it's going to roll out a little bit. It also depends on the club that you select. Like 9s, 8s, wedges, they're going to back up a little bit. Whereas your 4-3-2s, drivers, they're going to roll out. But an honest review of it. As you see, I just put it in the water because I'm trying to hold this and play at the same time. It's good. I like it. The $400 price point is a little bit high. But on the flip side, you're going to spend a lot more than that to get one of those full-size ones, which I have in my garage. It's perfect space-wise if you need to put it in like your basement in a tight space, or, you know, a little one-car garage or something. Anywhere where you need to put something in a tight space, it'll fit. I also picked up the Street Fighter, which you can see here. And I can move out a little bit, and you can kind of see space-wise how I have it in here. If you can't tell, I'm a huge Eagles fan, season ticket holder. Fly, Eagles, fly. But they fit perfect next to each other. Just run off of a power strip. All in all, it's a good cabinet. I like it. It's something that I could definitely play a lot. Over time, 12 courses, maybe you'll get bored with it. I don't know. But if you like playing Golden Tee, you'll probably enjoy it. One cool thing I did realize, I wasn't sure if it was going to do, but if you hit long putts, long drives, low scores, great shots, it recognizes all that. It lets you put your initials in. It saves all that information. So the next time you come in, let's say, you know, I was playing this course right now and I hit a putt that's 50 foot. It'll let me put my initials in like normal Golden Tee does. And then if I come back to this course later, if I hit a 51-foot putt, it'll recognize that I have the longest putt, and I'll put my initials in again. But all in all, I'd recommend buying it. It's good. Easy to assemble. I bought both of these the same day. Took me 2 hours to assemble both, plus the risers. So one thing I can tell you about assembly, if you have a power drill, makes it a lot faster. Certain things you don't want to do that, but most of the cabinet you can. The overlay I wouldn't recommend. I'd recommend just using a screwdriver, and the monitor I would recommend using a screwdriver. But everything else, just go ahead and pop your power drill on it, save you some time. But I'm actually going to mod this with a Pandora 6 box. When I do that, I will make a video on that and put it up. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you enjoy my review. And let me know what you think. Thanks.